Two very hot teams facing off tonight, C-Web. Fun to go into a matchup where both teams are playing their very best.
Kevin, it gives this a little bit of playoff feel, right? I know you're with me because there's a lot of pride on the line. Neither team wants its winning streak to come to an end tonight.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Harold, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. The 11-footer, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Look at the precision from Beal. It's just incredible. He loves slashing his way through the deep ball handle.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oladipo against Beal. Dinwiddie outside. The tray. It's good from long range.
Oh, good heads-up play by Beal. He spots a ready shooter, and he moves the ball, too.
And Dinwiddie with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
Now here's Kuzma, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. And Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Beal. Avdia with a screen for Beal. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And there it is for him.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 8 points his last outing. Beal against Oladipo. Here's Avdia. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie kicks to Avdia. That one misses. And it's Miami the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. They nearly stretched out the defense in that one.
Well, nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
Here's Beal following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Dinwiddie attacking, and Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Here's Butler. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Somebody make some noise. Fans, welcome.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Thomas Bryant comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Hachimura, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Beal. 17 points in his last outing. Bryant with a screen for Beal. Tries again, and Butler sends it back.
Yeah, a little surprising. Butler contests a lot of shots, but averages only a half a block a game for his career.
Martin with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
He gets that one.
Look, Beal can't be stopped. Once he gets a little wiggle room, he pulls without hesitation.
Miami leading by 6. And the pass to Strus. 1:14 left in the first. To the paint. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero passes to Martin. Shoots over Hachimura. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here is Beal. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Now here is Hachimura. He's covered by Hero. Gafford, and it's blocked. Butler against Caldwell Pope. Second chance effort, and Butler with a nice bucket inside. Butler's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hachimura setting the pick for Beal. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Gafford. That's tipped. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever would recruit me first, basketball, football is what we stuck with. So, it was basketball.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So, some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Hero out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Strus into the 3 spot. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving, stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Now here's Kuzma. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Misses off the right iron. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against Charlotte.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Wizards trail by 8. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Dinwiddie finds Caldwell Pope. Back to Dinwiddie. There's the drive. Misses from short range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Avdia can't hit. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Oladipo outside. Here's Tucker. Washington with the rebound.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Bryant. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. He's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Washington calls timeout.
For someone who always seems to be in the right place at the right time, P.J. Tucker defines what it means to be a winner.
For the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. And Beal subbed in for Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Lowry. Good saving. Covered by Gafford. Martin goes in. Left side Lowry. He takes it in. Outside Butler. 4 on the clock. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shoots over Beal. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And the team's counting on Tucker for many things.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, he's a hard-nosed defender, opportunistic rebounder, plays against guys much bigger than him. He hits the corner threes at the most important times.
And the shot goes down. And the Heat lead by 19.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Harrell. There's Beal with the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Cruz has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Yeah, that was just a determined basket from the get-go. Butler was not going to be denied to go to the hoop.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high-percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Wizards.
For the Miami Heat, Dancer.
Passes it to Hachimura. Here now is Dinwiddie. In the corner, Harrell with it. Lowry against Beal. 3 on the clock. They need this. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
What tenacity from Bill. I mean, he gets fouled, but still manages to get a shot off.
Shooting for
The first one
Washington,
falls.
Bradley Beal. 2.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Well, the rise of Bill has been so much fun to watch. I mean, he's become one of the most lethal scorers in the league.
Butler against Harrell. Butler attacking and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Beal. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for Bradley Beal.
Ferocity of Bill. I mean, he's able to take on contact and keep his balance on the way up.
And that one's good by Butler.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And so, thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, they clearly have the edge when you compare the two teams. But if they don't put forth the effort, the trap is set. I'm sure Coach will be all over them preaching that same thing.
And now let's chat about Jimmy Buckets, shall we? What an effort from him in that first half.
You're right, Ernie. Look at the numbers. His impressive.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So the Wizards 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Avdia out there with Kyle Kuzma, and Harrell's in at the 5 spot. They get the rebound. The Heat leading by 20. Here's Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Oladipo's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Heat.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Dinwiddie. He can't get that one, and it's Miami the other way. Back to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nifty move. Harrell kicks to Avdia. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And you always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Just a kinetic force inside. Kevin, you know Montrezl Harrell is high-flying, high-scoring. And he does it with high efficiency.
Dinwiddie with it. Lowry picks him up. Scooped up. Off with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Butler. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up. And Harrell, one of the better scorers in the league on a per-minute basis.
Yeah, Kevin, he gets it done inside. He may not be a playmaker, but he is a play terminator.
Heroes checked in for Kyle Lowry. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. Oladipo against Beal. Looking to get it going. And Adebayo sends it back. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Washington making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
Caldwell Pope.
Here's Beal. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Avdia, the pass to Bryant. Caldwell Pope up top. Now, here's Avdia. Not a lot of room. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Wizards second.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Oladipo with the bounce pass. Here's Tucker. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kuzma outside. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. A nice shot by Tucker. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
So for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. And Raul Neto subbed in for Bradley Beal. Pass to Hachimura. Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Bryant. Shoots over Hero, and there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night. Driving the lane, and he goes in for the dunk.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Neto surveying the floor. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Tries the spin move. With his first shot attempt. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Butler attacking and slam dunk by Butler.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Adebayo finds Butler. Back to Adebayo. The layup off target. Hachimura against Butler. Pass to Gafford. From deep, Neto. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Miami with a 34-point advantage heading.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Haslam. Robinson is out there with Vincent. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Yurtseven gets it to fall from the right block.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Here's Neto. Pass to Gill. The dynamic rank between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Neto kicks to Kispert. Gill with a screen on Robinson. It's tipped.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now the pass to Vincent. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Outside for Robinson. Off target from outside. The Wizards shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Dinwiddie's checked in. Vincent misses. And it's Kispert in the corner. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Over to the left wing. Gill. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Good ball movement here by Miami. Passes to Haslam. And there's the try. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
A different look for Miami. Wayne Dedman comes in for Udonis Haslam. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Vincent. And then for Washington, Harrell comes in for Gill. And Beal subbed in for Hachimura. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's find out the news on Kyle Kuzma. David, what's the update?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Washington. He suffered a strain in his neck, and he told me that it's really stiffened up on him. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack or he's out. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Martin against Beal. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, that's just the fast hands of Beal. You can't be careless around him. He'll strip you in a heartbeat.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jimmy Butler.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Here's Strus. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
first one falls for. And some changes here for the Heat. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. And it's Butler in for Martin. The Wizards also changing it up. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Harrell. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Kispert. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To halt the run. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lowry with the ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.